in that stage. So, and they want to enter in this stage, like where. So I did look up one of those things that come out, like a drawer or something. And a lot of them only come out like this far. They only come out like a foot from the rack. I want one that comes out 3 foot. Everything about me is special. I'm on special vape. I'm on special mixed drink. I'm on special drugs. I'm on a special domestic violence recovery plan. Thankfully, the last one we said is all done and I passed. But still, how I got flagged with that in the first place. Because I'm a male. If I was a bitch with tits, hell no, man. They would not have arrested me. Since I got a huge dong and a 6 pack, they're threatened. This one's pretty good. Alright, so we tried them both. Check, check, check. Adjust my EQ here. I feel like I'm too loud in a place. So we have this one. This one. And we got this one. I wish they had names on them. So you see what is what. Which one's the best? Ooh, this one be kicking my ass. Melon chunks. Or, I don't think, damn it. Could be apples and bananas. I'm not sure. Pretty good though. Pretty dope. To be alive in these times, testing out the taste, legally getting lit. So we'll be here for 5 days straight. Not straight, but taking breaks in between. I had a beautiful weekend. Today's my Monday. Today's your Friday. It's been hot as hell outside. The weeds I've been spraying around the house, been dying. They're still standing up, but they're dead. I mean, nothing's really going on here. We celebrating with my homies on Pal Talk. Not really looking that direction, but when I am, what's up? I'm addicted to looking at the days of progress. And when you flip through a folder and realize you got 25 different recording days, 25 different recording days at your fingertips that you can do whatever you want with, makes you feel good inside when you have built up that reserve. And I cannot hate on anyone who hasn't got here yet. Because once you have a collection of something, collection of pennies, collection of nails, a collection of vape pens or collection of bongs, collection of females, collection of sexual fun-filled nights. You have a collection of those in your memory or somewhere, right? And those are yours. All those dudes you be sucking off, that's a collection. And it should make you feel good. But what everyone else is telling you, I haven't been there personally, but I've been in the studio But if I was there, you're like, if I was the only person in the room that ate 59 pussies, I'd be feeling pretty good about myself versus a dude drinking Sprite and water who can't pick up a girl. I just choose not to. Like, I'm gonna look the other way and I'm gonna make some pussy ass songs. I'm gonna make some ass to mouth, anal music. Alright, for now, something you can play when getting it on. Music you can find your rhythm to with a friend. Right? 2 beats is 1 pump and 1 out. You could do it. I believe in my fans. I need a straw. We would have this drink up twice if I had a straw. All right, so when my machine here gets up to 30%, 7 more percent, then we're gonna continue making stems. I call them stems. Could be called something else. And I figured, well, if I can come in here and make at least five a day, that's simple as shit. I already made two 808s. Now we got more 808s, more than 808s. So I wanted to show you how I hooked it up. But tomorrow, so this thing right here is just a brain. I won't physically interact with it, except for when I like change the sounds. And I made a lot of albums using this thing. So when this thing's all connected, I'll be able to connect to it with iRiffer or manually. My goal is to manually set them up. I could just manually reach over and do whatever. Or it will be hooked up to the network. It'll all be synced. So that's nice. And then here is my $1,500 play pad. There were cheaper options at the market. I decided, what the hell, let's splurge all over and in her ear. So I'm like, so now I'm chilling here thinking and asking, how would you like that splurge, ma'am? But here in, it says 24. Did I read that wrong? 25. All right, so 5 more percent, and we'll go back to Launchpad. We will mix more stems and turn them into draft beats. These aren't done. So they get to this other stage. I'll show you here in a second. To where we're mixing up loops, simple loops. The goal here is to be dynamic in our when we're done here, because this is just another step. So once we have like our 2-minute loop, or it doesn't have to be 2 minutes, we're down here, we're hitting buttons, making it slow down, skipping, reversing, all of that stuff is done from here. But then it gets saved to a file. Then I open up that file, and then making a dynamic loop. It's a loop that changes but it's the same at least twice. So it's not all dynamic. It's half. That's usually how I release it. Nothing too fancy. It doesn't have to be fancy. This has to be something I could listen to, just like this one behind. That's really the only real rule is it's got to be playing in the background to where you don't notice it, but you could talk over it, or you could practice your freestyle on it. So just those two things. It's got to be a loop beat that you could freestyle over, and one that you could talk over. That's it. I mean, nothing more than that. If it's too long in the beginning, like a 32 bar introduction, a lot of you'll use. It gets confusing when we're just chilling here talking and then the music stops and then you have something playing on in the background, like then we stop or the host of the show stop. So I like stuff that is continuous and don't like have a see like that, how it just goes right in there. A lot of you would say, well, it needs an intro, and I'm saying no. So if it had an intro, we're sitting back here waiting, wondering how we're gonna, figure out my own thoughts, but I'm also listening to this. And if that has a 32 bar, 16 bar, or whatever start and an end, 16 start, 16 end brings you your 32, or 32 start, 32 end brings you 64. Well, that's a lot of time wasted just trying to figure out where you are in a headspace. And if you have stuff that just goes bam, 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 thank you, ma'am, you don't get lost. And that's my whole goal here, is not to get lost in the moment. For me, it takes a long time, a lot of effort. I wouldn't say a lot of time, effort. It's like we gotta be committed if we're going to talk or even rhyme practice. It's like, no, this is what we're doing. It gives constant reminder of like, do this, do this, do this. And if I have a beat that's constantly not doing it, I'm waiting for it when I'm ready, man, I will add the beginning and ending later if it needs to. So these are never really quite done, and that's why I don't want to submit it to this beat producer community I'm in, because their expectations are something different, right? They I don't know. I don't know what I just like making it for myself and doing it. I like having fun, pretty much. And some of y'all out there mad and pissed off at me that I could be doing much better with all of this. But I don't care. I got 28 albums already, and we got 270 more to go. So while you're over there in your armchair complaining, I'm actually over here doing it slowly, but we're doing it. Not the same speed as yours, but I'm doing it. We doing it, boy. If you got a problem, there's the exit door. So I enjoy just getting in the mood. The older I get, the harder it is. I don't know, is it possible for elderly to get high? Is it possible? I'm kind of wondering that, because I feel it just a bit. But it's not like it used to be 10 years ago. Maybe I'm downplaying the whole situation, or maybe this is how it always was. All of those were missing the 808s. We got three more bars, man. 3 more percent, and we'll begin making music. Or just mixing. We're gonna go back to Block's Wave and making our bars there. Y'all know what I mean here? That fishy iPad. See the charge? This is what she was saying. See? See, it's charging. Cool. Cool, awesome. But it never gets past 1%. The real question is, will it stay on plugged in? I guess I don't mind having a dud system if it can at least work, plugged in. So I got plugged in to the charger and cable I bought from a repair shop. They said it. Let me clarify, it does not work. So, I'm not totally stupid. They're probably laughing, there's another stupid iPad user and a bad cord. Yeah, wait till I walk back in there. I told you so. If I never go back in there, I will always be the guy. In their eyes. I didn't know what he was doing and just needed a different charger and cable. So I have to go back there. Because what if they can fix it while I sit there without no screen broken? It only costs $50. What if? Plus, it would be nice to have a spare iPad here. Anyway. I'm just venting. Alright, so the point here is, in this game we're going to be playing right now, the point here is not to make a beat. The point here is just to make a stem. Because, then it'll get added to the whole collection, and you push a button and it just picks one randomly. And then we use the other program to tighten it up a bit. Then each template has 6. If you could see it down here. Put up there on my screen. Oh, we can't. Oh, this one's got all 6. See that? So the point is, the next program we use, we could use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 6. 48 different ways to make a tune. And usually if we get one of these done, messy or not, we can still find at least one beat. So we're going to make a new one here. And then rename it. Today's date, 22/07/28/29. Hey. Then boom, we got all brand new slate here. So then we just pick out our stuff. We'll go back to our when we made it. So first things first, we go to the bottom, find anything that's really red, and we label it. That one's a beat. Bass. One of these are a stem. I like to, could be giving it the wrong word there. All right. I'm going to bring this up on my screen because we're not doing up there. You should see. All right. Upside down even. Woo! Woo-wee. Let me pull back. Damn. What? I need to cover that in green screen. Alright, so here you go. See that? I'm going to show you how you make a beat. So I'm going to chop this one up till it sounds good. Alright, that was nice. Not too in your face. Alright, not too bad. We highlight them all. Not too bad. So we will hold it and flatten it. That saves it. We'll hit back. We highlight these two. I want to flatten those to be used as an option. We use this one here, right? So we just made 3 stems from that. Isn't that awesome? But we're going to use the whole thing here. Drum. That's pretty easy, right? You just got to do that 6 times. And then we will bring it in Launchpad when we're done. And I'll show you the result. It will surprise you, man. All right, one more. And then I'll show you my skill. Okay, dokie. Now, if you look at my screen, here's one of the processes of how I get it all together for those. We are using Blocks Wave here just to get our sample laid out or whatever. Then we hit this button and launch it. You will never get the masters of these. You can't export it, but it is in key, and you cannot export the ones you made except for in key and the tempo. So those you can export, sure. All right, so here we go. Here's this, right? And each one of these, here's our last one we did. See that? And then here's the one before that. Pretty neat, eh? So what this program allows you to do is to mix the ones you already did, right? So then this is, and then you got your effects down here, whoopie-doo. And then it sounds like this. I mean, once you hit record and all that. So you can only do one in each column. That sounds dope, right? Kinda. Oh, yeah. Give myself a round of applause here. Because holy crap. That was straight. Oh, yeah. See that? So then we take that piece. And we edit it even further. But y'all don't get to see that. I don't do that live. Yeah. It's pretty dope though, eh? Let me load up another one here. Got a few of them. I can use the ones that I already bought, or I could do the ones we did down here. I got a whole new one right here. Check this out. Woo-wee! I need to drink more alcohol if we plan on doing this more. Because it takes a lot out of me. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Shit, bro. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ball win, yo. Oh, yeah. Ball's in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Give a round of applause for Justin and Casper. Some of those snares. Those are some nice sounding snares, man. Like the world's the limit here. I'm throwing a party and I made it all. Can't say I didn't. You watched me, bro. You watched me make the entire thing. Now dance for me before I get pissed off. Call my bouncer to kick you out. Send you home to your mom's house. Woo! Yeah. Funky ass fresh walking in the building. 50% drunk and tilted. 60% to go for way Bianca's. I'm watching her dance. The bouncers. Oh. Yeah. I mean, shit, man. This is how I prefer to make music. I don't know what you guys are doing. Hella slow over there, eh? I mean, you can make anything you want. Anything. This keeps time for you. You could be like me, man. And have all of this equipment, but only use 5% of it. Not 10, not 20, 5. You're using 5% of what you got. We've already sat here for quite some time. So it looks like 3 hours, man. Damn. So that means I gotta restart. I'm using that thing to tell me. Alright, so when we come back, we're gonna listen to jams for a bit. Always when I stop doing this, I feel, when I stop making beats, when I stop freestyling, when I stop talking, I feel the punishment that God has awaiting for me. Well, I hope you enjoyed my show here. Everything's been recorded, so don't try and use it, because you will get stricken down by the creator. We got all the proof I need here to hold up a valid appeal. So go ahead and try it, little boy. I'll have my lawyers get off of you, and then out of every view you made, you got to pay me $1, man. $1. That's the price of what it takes just to listen to it when it comes out. I'm sure you don't want to get fined 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, but I got all what I need here for my lawyers. This is a retirement fund for myself. I appreciate all of you who has been listening to my jams today. Free from vocal or GTA 5 in the back. We're going to try doing it this way for a bit. See how long it'll last. Before I realize that y'all a bunch of scum. And I can't do it this way anymore. Alright, we're going to play some jams, some outro music. We're going to listen to my albums I got out. And I'm mark the ones I like. So I can come back here and just play it. So don't forget to come back. I'll be back here in a bit. I got one more of these to do. I'm doing it not the way I'm supposed to, but it's already late. So I'm supposed to sit back here all by myself for 3 hours and get liquored up. And then I'm supposed to do it for live, but we failed on this one. We'll see when I preview it. Instead of streaming on Twitter, I'm just going to flash a video or something when I come up, because I don't want to litter my Twitter feed with everything known to man, and that's how you get unfollowers. I'm a professional at getting unfollowers, man. I'm a professional at also getting followers too, but I'm just because we're streaming is so high bandwidth now. It's like 46 gigabits a second. And Twitter don't like that. Everywhere else can deal with it, surprisingly. Even Twitch, amazingly. Even Twitch can deal with a 46 megabit upload. Get that around your head. So Twitch must really love me. Thank you, Twitch. Make sure you get an account at Twitch and support them. And you could stream with your 6.7 megabit connection until you get established, where you get that gold check mark up on top. All right, but I'm also setting this as, look at that, 51 megabits per second. All right, so y'all come back, right? You will. We got one more of these to do before I'm off for today, and then I'll be back tomorrow. Um, doing the same thing for 5 days straight because I like to look at a hard drive full of content, especially when I can upload it, the videos, and you'll see it. And if I sit here, I mean, I already got some keeper stuff. Me sitting here, whether it's talking, going at, I said one or two good freestyle bars. Probably the rest of them suck, but we are here, man. I haven't quite got my schedule down yet, but we're gonna be here every day for 5 days straight. Once again, maybe I'll just say, well, we're gonna do it 5 days, because if it's 5 days straight for the rest of my life, I don't know. So, this is the first day of the 5 again. I'm truly loving it. You can find the description of the audio only link underneath. Those I will be mixing. Depends on how good I get. I'm still waiting on a good freestyle day so I could use that as I could speed it up, slow it down. That's what I wanted a long time ago. So we'll see. All right. So make sure you follow, subscribe. We're going to be jamming out, making more stuff, drinking. And if you got 3 more hours to spend with me, I would appreciate it. For all you non-music lovers out there, you just fall in love with my sexy ass voice. Now it's just you and I. Yeah, so since no one's around, can you moan? No, I ain't gonna. I'm asking if you want to moan for me. So we could get it on the NPC here. Pay you $5. $5 for 5 minutes of moaning. And one night of all you can extra thing here so we don't have to share. I mean, unless your lips are tasting good, you're thinking about your AIDS all night, about the last dick you've been sucking now on my wherever it's at. You gotta give it like a week to wash all that dick juice out of your mouth, girl, before I kiss you and stuff. But let's hope it doesn't get there, because I am a horrible partner. I'm a great lay, bad at everything else. So let's get this going for next round. Make my drink. Have to get up and get some oops. Let's see who we have in chat. Ooh, we got Big Titty Potent. That's what's up. Damn, that's gonna be for forever, man. I better cut that out. So we got quite a bit of people in here this evening. Or we got Big Titty. Where you at, girl? Yo. Well, there's. All right, enough talking about chicks and how beautiful they are. I didn't come here to harass y'all. I came here to drink with you. And if you just want to do something over in that chair, bottomless, I can't stop you. Besides, it's out of frame. Right over here, you can chill where my cats sit. But, if you're over there wiggling, I won't be able to see. So, I have to put over here in the hot tub. Put a chair right there where they can't see it, man. Right there. Right there in that cubby hole. That'd be a huge distraction, right? You over there with your legs flipped over your head. And you brought your... I'm like, I don't know how it got here. Like, first I came over here just to pay for some 5-minute moans. And then I realized how much smoke she's smoking out of my smokestack. And then I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing. We got some alcohol here, and whoa, I did not know what it was gonna be like when she got tipsy. Whew. So August is right around the corner, and I had misplaced. This is what you get when you get the vocal only stream. Yep. Y'all are probably used to using either like the handheld, thin cardboard laying on top of microphones, right? Next you have a condenser, which is like this. It's almost like it, but it will catch instead of rattling, it catches the vibration, right? And then a step up from that is a ribbon mic, and the ribbon catches ambient air. Condensers can catch it. Ribbon mics. Ribbons are the top of the line. And when I bought this mic, it was one of the first ones. And I looked for months. Because when I buy something, like I'm going to do my research on it. And I want to make sure I spend my money well spent. Even though I spend my money a lot, as you can see, I want to make sure the stuff I get is good quality. Like it's got to be future proof. It's got to sound like it has 24-bit and not the 16-bit noise floor. I'm a real stickler when it comes to the noises, and you guys heard it. I have done some with the noises, but at that time there's probably nothing I could do about it. And even now, like with the TV, when I'm using the TV, you can hear noise coming from somewheres in that little line. Everywhere is terminated. Everywhere. So even though it may fix the low hum, it introduces, like when I'm using these transformers here, those help. So I'm glad we have this on. Right? You don't hear any noise come from that. So, even though we have this thing hooked up, when I have a bunch of energy, like, I don't know why it should be working, but it's not. My iConnect MIDI, everything's connected. It's connected to you, and the hub is connected to the pianos. And in the past, by default, it did work by itself. So, it could be as easy as double checking my wires, but I don't doing that, even though we're no need to jump on her and make it scary looking. No need to follow her. Just be nice to the girl of your dreams if she's around, Get her to like a 101 spot. It can be high stress level when you're around other people. It could be awkward, right? If you have to have something to offer. If you got, not like a loafer, but if you like, me, myself, I think I bring a lot to the table. I may be lacking some as well. I'm funny, loved me, usually laugh at my jokes quite easily, right? I have that intimidation factor I wish I could lose.